In this video, you'll get a quick introduction to Slack and a lay of the land of the Indivisible East Bay Slack team. To start, what is Slack? Slack is a messaging application that allows teams of people to communicate. What does this actually mean? If you've ever used group text messaging on your phone, then you can think of Slack as group messaging on steroids. Your organization, or in this case, Indivisible East Bay, is represented as a team in Slack. Members of your team can log into Slack and chat with each other using applications on their computer or mobile device. One of the primary benefits of Slack is the way that it organizes conversations. Imagine a real-world meeting of an indivisible group. The meeting may start with announcements and presentations made to the group as a whole. Afterwards, the groups may break out into subgroups to discuss the different agendas of each subteam. In the same way, a Slack team is subdivided into various channels of communication that are relevant to different sets of people. There may be wide distribution channels for group announcements, medium channels for subteams, and smaller channels for special interest topics or small project groups. Now let's see what Slack looks like. So here I am as a new user who's just been invited and created an account. I'm called John Doe here, just to not give any identity away. And the thing I'd like to point out is this Slack guides channel here, which we've set up as sort of a proving ground for folks to ask questions that they may have about Slack itself. Just to give a sense of what these different boxes and whatnot are, Slack is laid out into a number of panes here. We have the directory pane on the left, which shows all the different channels that you're a member of and any direct message conversations that you have had in the past. And then this main message pane is where most of the content that you're going to be interested in is. This lists all the messages for any given channel. And the one that's highlighted here, Slack guides, is what I'm in here now. So what I'd like to point out is this Google Doc here. We have this Slack cheat sheet document, which we've written, and this has exhaustive information about how to use Slack in general, and then it has a number of sort of indivisible specific idioms and conventions that we put together. So this document will be updated with any information that new folks may want to look at, so that's the main thing I wanted to point to in this video. But just to cover the basics here, a couple examples. We'd like to show how to find channels, to search for them, and then join them, and then how to post messages in the channel. So first, to find a channel, you'll click the Channels button here, which pops up this Browse window. So let's say I'm in California Congressional District 13, so I want to find the Members of Congress team for CA13. So I can click Preview here after I've found it. And this will load the channel in sort of a preview state, so I can go here and look at all the different messages that have occurred there. But I haven't actually joined the channel yet. And to join it, I click the aptly named button here, Join Channel, which pops me into the channel, and you can see I've joined it because my name, John Doe, here is at the bottom. Analogously, I can leave a channel by clicking on the channel name button at the top here and selecting Leave, and that will remove it from my channels list here, and I'm no longer a member of it. And then to post messages, this channel, Slack guides again, is a good place to ask usage questions about Slack. So let's say I want to know how to update my profile photo. I can type, how do I update my profile photo in Slack? And then hit the return key on my keyboard, and that'll post the message, and it appears in this messages pane here. Two quick things. You can edit a message by clicking this ellipsis button and then selecting Edit Message. Let's say I want to say it loud and proud here. You can hit Save, and that'll edit it, and then add a little edited annotation at the end. And then you can delete messages if you say something you don't want to, or want to not have a paper trail or something like that. You can click Delete Message, and that will scrub it from the channel. So the main thing we want to show here again is that Slack cheat sheet document, which we can see mentioned here at the top in the channel information. To find the link to this, you're going to want to go to the channel details pane, which will appear over here on the right, but you bring it up by selecting the channel name again and then hit View Channel Details. And this opens up this pop-out pane on the side, which has like the purpose of the channel. And then down here under pinned items, there's a link to the Google Doc. And this will highlight the message, and you click the Google Docs link here, which will open up the same document that I have in this other tab. So with that, I encourage you to read this document and ask any questions that you may have after reading it in the Slack Guides channel. Thank you.